Hi YouTube, I'm back. So this is the first episode of what I hope is going to be my journey to a work-life balance. As many of you know, I have been an online reseller for quite a while. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, and I've had a great deal of success in doing so. But if you were to look at my Google search history in the last couple of months, you would have seen that at one point I actually Googled adult hobbies. And not because I wanted a hobby, but because I wanted to market to people with hobbies. And I didn't know, what are people doing for hobbies? It was at that moment that I realized I have no work-life balance. I have no hobbies. I don't even know what hobbies are anymore. And I realized that something needed to change. I needed more work-life balance. So I wanted to talk to you all tonight about setting goals with intention and listing intentionally, living intentionally, and what that means to me. So here we go. So when you set a goal, whether it's I want to make $1 million, I want to make $100, whatever your goal is, if you just randomly say, I want to make $1 million, you're probably not going to reach that goal because you have no intention behind it. You have no why behind it. It's like if you set a goal to lose 100 pounds this year, but you only want to do that because, I don't know, 100 pounds sounds like a good number, or maybe I'd feel better. You have no intention behind it. So there's no motivating force to keep you moving forward. That's why people join the gym on January 1st, and by February 1st, the gym is empty. Those people set goals with no intention behind them. They had no why for doing it. They didn't know why they really wanted that. And so setting a goal for your business, for your life, whatever goal you want to set, it's important to know the why behind it so that you're setting that goal with intention. That why then is your driving force. It's your motivation. But it's also what helps you say no, what helps you stop, what helps you create work-life balance. So if my goal is to make $1 million, then I don't stop until I make $1 million. But if my goal is to provide a comfortable lifestyle for my family and be able to do that so that I can provide for my family, send my kids to college, have time for my friends, all of those kinds of things, when I know my why, then I know when to quit. And knowing when to quit, knowing when to stop working, I think is just as hard as any other part of this life. When you're an entrepreneur and you work from home, you never leave work. You're always there. And there is always something that you can be doing to further your business, to research more, to list more, to find a new niche, to find a new platform, whatever the option may be for you. But when do you quit? When do you say, okay, you know what? I've done enough. Now I'm going to go read a book. I'm going to go golf. I'm going to I'll play tennis. Hobbies that I learned that normal people have. So how do you know when to quit? Setting a goal with intention, knowing your why, allows you to know when to quit. So if I know I need to make X amount of dollars this month, then I can do the math and I can go backwards and I can say, okay, in order to make that amount of money, that's what I'm comfortable with. That is a level of success that I want to reach. Then I know, okay, then I need to list this many. That means I need to list this many every day. And when I've listed that many, I can give myself permission to stop and to take a break, to go and hang out with friends, to watch a movie, to go play the round of golf, whatever it is. But if I don't know, if I've just set a lofty goal, then I never reach it. And I never know when I can quit. Because if my goal is to just make $1 million, then I'm not quitting anytime soon. I'm very goal-oriented, and that's great. It's one of my greatest strengths, is that I'm very goal-oriented. But it's also one of my greatest weaknesses, because if I set a goal, then I want to reach it. And I will work myself to death in order to reach that goal. That's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to work and work and work just for the sake of working. It's not a good thing to not know why you're doing this and to not be focused on why you're doing this. So I challenge you all today to take a real look at 2018 goals. So the new year is coming quickly. And what do you want to do in 2018? What's really feasible for you? What's your why? If you want to make $1 million in 2018, that is awesome. Go do it. The opportunities are there. It's completely feasible, and you can absolutely accomplish that goal. Work the math, figure out what you need to do to get there, and then go do it. But know your why. Why are you doing that? Is it just so that you can say you made $1 million? Because that's probably not going to be enough motivation. What is the why to doing that? Is it because you want then to be able to retire at 30? Now that's a motivation. So know your why. Why are you doing it? Why are you working that hard? And then work the math backwards. So if you want to make $100 a month, then you need to sell one item for $100. You need to sell 10 items at $10. Whatever the math is, figure out how you're going to reach that goal so that you can set daily goals for yourself, and then allow yourself to stop. Allow yourself to take a break. Congratulate yourself and say, you know what? I did it. I met my goals. I know my why, and so I met my goals for today. And so now I'm going to go and spend time with my friends. I'm going to go out tonight. I'm going to go and have fun, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I'm not going to think about what I should be doing or what I could be doing. I'm not going to compare myself to somebody else's goals, because their goals and their why is completely different than mine. And that's okay. We all get to choose our own path here. We all get to create our own course. So create your course, figure out how you're going to get there, and have a real understanding of your why. So when you're writing those goals for 2018, don't make them just financial goals. What are your goals in your personal life? What are your goals with your hobbies? What are your goals with your kids? What are your goals with your friends? What are your goals with fitness? This encompasses your whole life. When you work from home, it really does encompass your entire life and can take your entire life if you're not careful. So set all of your goals and then figure out how you work them together. Because it can be done, but it's not easy, and you have to do it with intention. You have to go in saying, these are my goals, not just my business goals. These are my life goals, because I'm not working every day, all day, 24/7. I'm not living to work. I want to work to live. So how do you want to live your life? What are your goals as an entirety? And then let's work together on being able to find that balance. Balance is going to come from a lot of things. So if your goals are still large like mine are, you know that's going to take time and probably a lot of it. So how are we going to work smarter? How are we going to be more efficient, more productive, more intentional with our time? So I'll get into those things as we move along here and start to show you my process of how I'm learning to be more intentional with my time, more focused, more productive, more efficient, so that I can have life goals and not just business goals. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you're interested. Let me know if you're on this journey with me to finding a work-life balance.